power banks have gotten pretty crazy over the last few years. What used to be a simple battery pack for topping up your phone has now evolved into something that can power laptops, tablets, cameras, and pretty much your entire tech setup. The EcoFlow Rapid Pro 27K is a perfect example of that trend. We've been using this one for about a week now, and on paper, it checks some very interesting boxes. We're looking at up to 300 watts of total output, a built-in retractable cable, multiple USB-C ports, app connectivity, customizable display features, and the ability to charge up to 4 devices simultaneously. So naturally, we wanted to see whether it's actually useful in day-to-day life, or if it's just another feature-packed gadget. Let's take a closer look. When we first took it out of the box, the display immediately grabbed our attention. This isn't one of those tiny monochrome battery indicators we're used to seeing on power banks. The screen is large, bright, and surprisingly sharp. In certain lighting conditions, you can even see reflections on it because of how glossy and polished it looks. The overall construction also feels premium. The buttons have a satisfying click to them, and nothing feels loose or cheap. There are 3 physical buttons in total. 2 are mainly used for navigating menus and adjusting brightness, while the third handles additional controls and settings. In hand, the power bank feels solid without being overly bulky. The glossy finish definitely helps it look more premium, although it can feel a little slippery at times. The screen isn't just there to make the product look fancy, it actually provides a surprising amount of information. At a glance, you can check battery percentage, battery health, charging status, temperature readings, battery cycle information, and various power statistics. Our review unit currently shows 100% battery health, which isn't surprising considering we've only been using it for about a week. Still, it's nice having access to those details directly on the device instead of digging through an app. Navigating through the menus also reveals options for screen timeout, brightness adjustment, healthy charging modes, Wi-Fi settings, Bluetooth controls, and factory reset functions. Whether you're indoors or outdoors, being able to adjust screen brightness directly from the device is a nice touch. One of the first things we tested was laptop charging. After plugging in our laptop, the Rapid Pro was delivering roughly 46 to 48 watts. Then we connected a smartphone using the 140-watt USB-C port, and the phone immediately started pulling around 27 to 28 watts, depending on charging compatibility. So far, everything looked normal. Then we connected to another phone. At that point, the third device was still receiving around 13 to 16 watts, while the laptop continued charging without any noticeable issues. And honestly, this is where the Rapid Pro starts feeling different from most power banks. It's not just that it can charge multiple devices, it's that you can actually see exactly what's happening. The display shows live power information for each connected device, which makes it incredibly easy to understand how power is being distributed. For anyone who enjoys monitoring charging performance or simply wants confirmation that everything is working properly, that level of visibility is surprisingly satisfying. Looking at the hardware, EcoFlow gives you plenty of flexibility. Across the top, you'll find 3 USB-C ports. The primary C2 port supports up to 140 watts input and output, making it the heavy hitter for power-hungry devices like laptops. Alongside that, the C3 and C4 ports each support up to 65 watts output, giving you plenty of room to charge additional devices. Then there's the built-in cable. Instead of carrying an extra USB-C cable everywhere, EcoFlow integrated a detachable cable directly into the power bank itself. You simply pull it out, extend it when needed, and plug in your device. For laptop users especially, that's one of those features you don't think much about until you actually start using it. After a few days, we found ourselves reaching for the built-in cable more often than carrying separate ones. Now let's talk about the app, because this is where things get a lot more interesting. Once connected, the app essentially becomes a remote control center for the entire power bank. You can monitor charging activity in real time and see exactly how much power each connected device is drawing. For example, while testing, we could see our laptop consuming around 42 watts, while another connected device was drawing approximately 15 to 16 watts. Watching all of that update live is actually pretty cool. The app also gives access to battery health management features. One feature we particularly liked is the ability to limit maximum charging levels. Charging lithium batteries to 100% every single cycle isn't always ideal for long-term health, so EcoFlow lets you set charging limits. Personally, we'd recommend somewhere between 80% and 95%, depending on how you're using the power bank. It's a simple feature, but one that can help extend battery longevity over time. This is probably the most unexpected feature we found. You can actually customize the display artwork, and not just by selecting a preset image. The app allows you to draw your own designs directly onto the screen, or generate custom artwork using the built-in image generator. Naturally, we had to test it. We swapped through several designs, created a few custom images, and even generated a sci-fi inspired graphic that looks surprisingly good on the display. You can also customize brightness settings, adjust screen timeout behavior, add a clock display, and personalize the overall experience much more than we'd expect from a power bank. There's even support for custom animations. Now, our drawing skills are absolutely terrible, but seeing our awful artwork animated on the display was honestly pretty entertaining. Of course, eventually you'll need to recharge the Rapid Pro itself. Using a 100-watt charger, we initially saw charging speeds around 72 watts, with the display estimating approximately 1 hour and 18 minutes for a full recharge. As charging continued, input power gradually increased to roughly 99.4 watts. That's already quite respectable. However, EcoFlow claims the Rapid Pro can charge significantly faster when paired with its dedicated charging dock. According to the company, that setup can push charging speeds up to around 320 watts, dramatically reducing recharge times. EcoFlow also includes a carrying pouch, which is a nice addition for travel. Whether you're heading outdoors, commuting with a laptop, or packing gear for a trip, having some extra protection for the power bank is always appreciated. Combined with the built-in cable and multi-device charging capability, it feels designed for users who carry multiple gadgets throughout the day. After spending a week with the EcoFlow Rapid Pro 27K, we can confidently say it's much more than just a high-capacity power bank. The combination of 300-watt output, a built-in retractable cable, multiple USB-C ports, detailed power monitoring, smart battery management, app connectivity, and surprisingly fun customization features creates a package that feels genuinely modern. The live charging data is useful, and the ability to charge up to 4 devices simultaneously makes it incredibly versatile for work, travel, or everyday use. And honestly, the customizable display ended up being a feature we enjoyed more than we expected. If you're looking for a premium power bank that offers more than basic charging functionality, the EcoFlow Rapid Pro 27K is definitely worth considering. That's been our experience with it so far. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.